Good evening and welcome to the Ridgeview Middle School Fall Concert. Before you we have the beginners, and we have been plucking. I'm sure you've been hearing it a lot at home. And we've started our bow holes on straws, and we're starting to put it onto the actual bow so that the next concert you'll get to hear the next step where they're using the right side of their body along with the left. And there's I would say some traditional tunes that you'll recognize this evening, maybe some that you don't. And I'll give some explanations in between each of the pieces. The first piece that we're going to play for you is called the Morning Dance. And we've been working a lot on the students' positions and how they hold the instrument. And whenever they lift their fingers, they want to keep it really close to the string. So just watch for that to see how they're keeping it close to the string and staying right together. Morning Dance. So in that piece that you just heard, we call those unit finger lifts because they're lifting all their fingers and placing them, which is pretty difficult when you're very first starting out. The next piece that we're playing is all by step, so it's one note at a time. It's called Rolling Along in the book, but it's actually Mary Had a Little Lamb. The next piece that the students are playing is called Seminole Chant. And the unit finger lifts that we were doing in number 18, they were lifting to an open string, which means there are no fingers. But in this one, they're going from one finger to the next. So it's a unit finger lift between fingers. And that's another thing where the brain is like, wait a second, two at a time. So it's all step by step, and they're doing very well with it. The next piece is called Caribbean Island, and the students in this one have brackets marked, which means that they're going to hold their fingers down on one string while they pluck another. All the other all the other songs that the students have been playing have been on one string. Now they're going to be going between both the D and the A string. The next piece is Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And in this one, students at this age are usually pretty eager to move through something pretty quickly. And getting them to play in tempo together is kind of a challenge. It's a fun challenge. But on their second line, it's just G and more G's and G's, G being the note, and then there's one D. And so the challenge is that no one's going to play that open D until they're supposed to, and they listen for sniffs as kind of a cue to know exactly when we're all going to be playing together. So Old MacDonald Had a Farm. The next piece is a Mozart melody, but you know it as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or the alphabet song. This is literally the shortest concert that you'll ever experience. The last piece that we're playing for you is called Matthew's March, and in this one, they're incorporating all the stuff that they've learned between the D and the A string, and at the end, they've got all these different skips where they're still holding their fingers down and plucking another string. Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed teaching them. A ton of fun personalities this year, and I look forward to the December concert as well. So this is Matthew's March.